Hey guys, how are you doing? It's Furo here, showing you another cool new Elder Scrolls Legends deck today. This time we are checking out a mid-range Prophecy Monk build with which I had some success over the last 2 days. Let's start and address the elephant in the room directly. Yes, this is a deck built around probably the most hated card from the new expansion, the Praetorian Commander. The Praetorian Commander is a 6 Magicka unit that will buff every creature in your deck permanently by an additional 2 attack and 2 defense. While that already sounds powerful with 1 commander played, think about the power creep that is happening with 2 or even 3 played in a single game. Pretty insane value indeed, and the reason why the overall great expansion feels a bit underwhelming for many people. If you want my personal take on this, I think that the sheer power level of multiple commanders is too high right now, and it might be better for the long-term deck building aspect of the game to tune him down to 1 attack, 1 defense buff instead. Obviously then with a bit of increased stats on the unit as well, but it would still be a hefty nerf. Anyway, so far for the statement on the card, and now let's have a look at the deck overall. Currently there are 18 Prophecy units in the deck. That means on average you can expect to see a healthy amount of prophecies getting triggered when your opponent is going for the face. There are definitely builds out there that are trying a higher amount of prophecy units as well, but so far the results for myself are very positive with the build as it is. You're running a high amount of prophecies to benefit from the huge tempo swings provided by the buff from the commanders. Getting more or less a huge free unit on the board that can attack instantly on your turn is not only very punishing but also game winning. That is obviously also the reason why many of the slower decks will nowadays not break a single rune until they are ready to kill you in a single strike. Combine the prophecy units with a healthy mix of curse cards, tempo plays and charge endgame finishers, and et voila, you have a very strong mixture in the back. Especially the charge units will provide so much power to clear your opponent's life late in the game, so you shouldn't have a problem to find enough burst damage. As usual, I will now show you 1 or 2 games with the deck, so lay back, enjoy the gameplay, and don't forget to leave a like and a free subscription to the channel. Very much appreciated guys, and now let's go see some gameplay. So game 1 will be against the warrior. We are going second, starting here obviously with the Daring Cutpurse. And I also like to keep the Dawnbreaker because that is against the warrior and his undead creatures. Might be pretty useful if we play that on turn 3 then, for example, on the Daring Cutpurse, have a strong unit, push that. A lot of damage in the face is coming. A Leaflurker, not so optimal for the start, but I guess it's still working out. And the Knight of the Hour. Yeah, I guess we are not going to the Daring Cutpurse first turn, because then we cannot play the Dawnbreaker on turn 3. And the Daring Cutpurse might just run into something that we cannot deal with. Let's just wait here 1 turn, playing the Daring then on the next turn, and Dawnbreaker on turn 3 most likely. And the Goblin Skulk. Ooh, that is indeed even better than the Daring Cutpurse right now. If I would have known beforehand that we got a Daring Cutpurse and a Goblin Skulk, then obviously would have played the Daring on turn 1. There's a mighty ally. And he's getting his little buff, so that might be an aggressive deck that is running a lot of red. And I would say we cannot kill this one right now, so we'll just hit here in the face, getting a curse card. We will drop a Thieves Guild Recruit on the right side, and we're also dropping the Daring Cutpurse on the right side. We also got a Shadow Shift, which is interesting. Daring is also coming with the curse card then. We can just trade here. With the Daring we could also just double trade if you want to save the curse card. Or we can go for the Dawnbreaker, use the curse card, and then kill the unit and still have, for example, the Daring on the board. Or we're using the Dawnbreaker here on the Thieves Guild Recruit. So he is silencing our Goblin Skulk. We are instantly getting Brotherhood Slayer, which is pretty nice in this situation. So we can then kill the mighty ally, get a completed contract, and still have more stuff to do. For example, we could now kill everything here, because we also have a curse card and we have a Leaflurker. So I would say that is pretty cool.
It's
So
nothing
let's do that. Getting completed contract. We will go now for the face. Pushing the damage in here. So he's going down to... Oh, unfortunately, something is incoming. Or maybe a Morgul Gatekeeper. It is a Morgul Gatekeeper. Morgul Gatekeeper is buffing the other unit, which is fine. So I guess we're just going and killing the Earthbound Spinner here. We're gonna use that curse card that we still have. We're using the Magicka, we're using the Leaflurker, and just taking care of the Earthbound Spinner. The Morgul Gatekeeper right now can kill the Thieves Guild Recruit, It's not good for him to kill the Daring Cutpurse. Right now he would need some help on the Morgul Gatekeeper, otherwise it's not working out for him. So we will see how that is going. I mean, if he's dropping another Morgul Gatekeeper, he can buff this one and then kill the Daring otherwise. Oh, it's a Warthog Headhunter. Well, that is kind of good. Allows him to double trade, plus he's pushing a bit of damage in the face. Oh, why are you not... Oh, that was bad. He should have killed the Thieves Guild. Now we can just kill the Morgul, we can kill the Wood Orc Headhunter. That was really bad. And we are obviously also dropping the Praetorian Commander. So we're gonna kill those two guys. I wouldn't have done that, so that was too greedy. Just 2 more in the face. Dropping the Praetorian Commander, and with that we are getting the ongoing value now from our deck. Every creature is now in the deck getting buffed. Not the creatures in your hand, just the creatures in your deck. But that is still pretty good. Sword of Revenge. Yeah, it doesn't matter too much. That's a Daedra. We got the Leaflurker here. Probably going for the Leaflurker. So we can just use Shadow Shift here. Then Leaflurker, kill the unit. That one is only good against mummies, skeletons, spiders, and vampires. So Sword of Revenge is a Daedra, not working out. We're going for the Shadow Shift. Killing the Sword of Revenge, that pushes another 5 in our face, but we might also... Oh yeah, it's Tazkad as an 8/8. We might also get something decent here out of the runes. So Leaflurker coming. Sword of Revenge going down. We are getting an Execute. Okay, so 4 more in the face. Instantly getting something else. Boy, he's getting pretty lucky. And the Morgul Gatekeeper is 1 unit we cannot kill with the Execute. So that is getting buffed.
Don't let him break our lives.
So he's down to 50 now. With the complete contour, he can get the Tazkad out on turn 8. So only 2 more turns to go. And we already have quite a lot of damage here on the board.
We stand united.
Auckland Captain. This one is a good target for the Execute. He's pushing more damage. We get Ahnassi, which is then stealing the guards here. This one sucks, by the way. This one totally sucks. So we are interested in playing the Knight of the Hour then for the extra drain. Let's see, we want to kill this one for sure. So I would say we are going for the Knight of the Hour or the extra drain. Then we are just trading and dropping the Ungolim the Listener. Is that our plan? I mean, we're taking 5 here from the Sword of Revenge. Yeah, sounds decent. Let's see if we get something. We are getting something which is a fighter's guild recruit. Okay, that is pretty good. We then trade into the Morgul Gatekeeper. We're going for the Knight of the Hour. Pushing another 3, and because we want to play the Tazkad, the only card we can play now is also Ungolim the Listener, which is getting buffed. So right now we have 12 damage on the board. He's at 12 life, but we can also get the Tazkad out on the next turn, which is an additional 8. So in fact, we only need that 2 units needs to survive here, and he has 2 guards to compete. So if he has some charged units, he still needs to kill the guards, and that is just a Sword of Revenge, which is not strong enough. So he is going down for sure. There's no chance that he's surviving that. We'll start here with the Ungolim the Listener. And going for the small little fighters guild recruit, and with the extra completed contract, Tazkad is coming for 8 in the face, and that is a finishing job. We are of course going for a second game, and this one is against an assassin, so you might also expect some Echo of Akatov action here, maybe some prophecy units or a lot of those. You'll see. Definitely keeping the Daring Cutpurse, dropping the Piercing Javelins. You want to get those out of the runes obviously, or you want to play them later on huge targets. So going then into the Daring, getting a Leaflurker. So I mean, we could again wait here and play the Daring on turn 2 and then on turn 3 the Dawnbreaker to have a stronger unit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're doing that. Otherwise there's again chance that we have no chance to play anything. Just leaving turn 3 and do nothing is really not that great. And if he wants to play a Harpy on this turn, that is now not working because that is not a target. So also denying him a bit. If he has then the Wardcrafter, he's obviously playing the Wardcrafter. There you go, Wardcrafter is incoming. So we can still play a Harpy on the next turn. The Knight of the Hour, so definitely Daring is now coming. Turn 3 will then be the Dawnbreaker. Turn 4 will be Knight of the Hour or the Leaflurker if he has a damaged unit, which is unlikely right now. Because there will only be 1 unit now and we are just going for the face. And there is the Harpy, unfortunately. We are still using the Dawnbreaker. Still going for that. Curse card. Yeah, that's good. So the thing is, Wardcrafter kinda sucks. Problem is, if we're not using the curse card on the Harpy, he could trade and then use a lightning bolt to take care of our Daring Cutpurse. I don't like that too much, and that's just a small unit, so we're using the curse card here on the Harpy. And we are going into the Dawnbreaker, having a 6-6 on the board. He cannot kill the 6-6 here with a lightning bolt, so he would need then another Harpy, for example, and then kill the Daring turn after. He can also not play Firebolt and the lightning bolt right now, that is too expensive. Would on the other hand play triple Firebolts, which is very unlikely, and that would diminish his hand pretty much, so then he only has 2 cards left in the hand. Mystic Dragon. Good unit for him, but not good enough. So that is 6 in the face. Could not drop a Knight of the Hour here, but I'm not a huge fan of that. I would say we will just drop the Thieves Guild Recruit on the left side, get something additional, and then we can use the Leaflurker if he's trading to the Thieves Guild Recruit. I guess he's looking forward to kill the Daring Cutpurse, but we will see if there is some other plan in his mind. Getting a Cloudrest Illusionist. Oh wow. If we got that earlier, I would have probably just killed the dragon here. And we're not going for the face, so... But now we cannot do anything, let's just pass. He's hitting us with the Wardcraft again in the face. We have a decent chance that we're getting something out of that, no problem. And he's running the Mystic Dragon, by the way, which is a prophecy unit, so... Could be that he's running a lot of prophecies, or that he's running a dragon build. Cunning ally. And he decided to go here for the trade, by the way, which is excellent for us. He's giving us an additional card, which is the Knight of the Hour, so we can also kill the cunning ally. Healing, by the way, obviously. So we're killing those 3 units without a problem. And if he's now dropping, for example, another Harpy, he will shackle the 7/7, of course. Mournhold Trader, we don't care for that right now. Obviously not. Praetorian Commander. That's now one situation where we might not want to play that, because we can just clear the whole board, or the whole left side. So that's definitely an option. Instead of playing the commander and playing that one turn later, and then push so much damage here, and we're getting rid of so much stuff. I obviously like that, so let's just kill those 2. Pushing another 7 in his face. The Daring Cutpurse is now an 8-8, so snowballing kinda hard. He can only push 6 right now. He's at 17 while we are pushing 12, and he's down then in 2 turns if he's not able to clear the lane here somehow.
Your blood will spill.
Didn't see this coming,
Pushing 6. Goblin Skulk is coming. So we might see then a curse on the next turn, and the curse is hitting this guy. Plus he's then, the Royal Sage is not giving anything. Plus he needs to play a Leaflurker. So a Cloudrest. Knight of the Hour would give us some drain. I would say we're playing the Commander. Let's hit him in the face for 8. Something is incoming. If that's a Lightning Bolt, he would hit the Leaflurker. But even then we have 9 damage to kill him next turn. And the amount of damage he's pushing on the right is only 10 at the moment. There's a Lightning Bolt. Oh, he's just going for the face. That is interesting, because now he also gave us a Cliff Racer. So that is still 12 damage. Are we afraid of dying here? Normally we should not. But we could handle the board here right now. We could just go. We're pushing the 4 more on the face, getting something else. So if that's another unit on the board, we might want to change our strategy a bit. There's a Mystic Dragon. So he now has 14 damage on the board. If we go for the Knight of the Hour, we are going back to 20. And the Mystic Dragon is not able to hit us in the face. We could also just play a Cliff Racer here and hope that that one is good enough. But I would say the Knight of the Hour is better. We're getting healing, and he's not able to attack with a 4. And if he's not dropping a Harpy, we have 1 anyway, because this one is dealing 9 damage. So he needs a Harpy. So far he has played only 1 Harpy. That's a decent chance that he has another one. So 6 cards to go. Also some of those were obviously from the runes, so these were not Harpies. Getting a curse card now with the Goblin Skulk. Pushing another 4. Just getting Shadow Shift. Obviously want to see some prophecies now. There is 1, which is a Daring Cutpurse. Excellent. So he would now, for example, need double Lightning Bolt, which is also unlikely. If there was a Lightning Bolt in the runes, he would have played that. Shrieking Harpy is coming. We just need to find 1 damage point here, because we have a Cliff Racer. And the Mournhold Trader is obviously not good enough. Brotherhood Slayer is not good enough. So even the board as it is right now is strong enough. But we have, of course, a Cliff Racer. That's even more damage, and there's a concede. We're winning another game kinda easily. Really not a huge problem. And with that, we also at the end of today's episode. Deck is running pretty good for me. I've played that this season from rank 5 to rank 4 and changed it a bit over time, so a few cards are different than the start of the deck, but so far I'm pretty happy with the results. The Praetorian Commander is obviously a bit too strong right now, so maybe they are changing the card somehow, tuning it down. I'm not sure if it is good enough if they just increase the amount of play points you need for the card. So if the mana magic card is going up to 7 or 8, I'm not sure if that is changing too much, so the card is still strong then. It would be better to tune down the effect a bit and make it, for example, +1/+1. Anyway guys, that is the end of today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, and if you like the deck, don't forget to hit the like button, and subscription to the channel would also be very much appreciated. I'll then see you in the next episode, which is coming tomorrow, and tomorrow will feature Tempo Archer deck, which was sent to me by one of my viewers, so definitely check that out tomorrow as well. Have a good night now, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.